If you are still submitting content to clients in a Google Doc or a spreadsheet, you have got to watch this video. I'm going to show you how to submit content to your clients in a way that makes you look super professional and eliminates the chance of error. It's also going to save you so much time, which, as we know, time is money. I've been using this new tool for over a year now, and not only do I love it, but my clients love it too. All right, let's dive in. The tool that I'm going to be showing you this approvals flow in is Sked Social. So I'm going to jump over to my calendar, which is where I will create the content that I'm going to submit. And in order to create a post, I can either click into a date and it will give me an option to add a post, or I can hit the create post button up here in the left corner, which is what I'm going to do just for this example. I'm first going to add an image. So I'm going to go to add media, and I've already got some images uploaded. If you don't, you would just click select files and drag and drop your images or your videos into Sked, and then go ahead and select use media, and then I would add my caption. I won't go into all these other features here, but you can add your location, user tags, product tags, alt text, all that good stuff. So when I'm ready to submit a post for approval, I move it to ready to review. That's one of the things I love, is I can create my entire content calendar in Sked, and the client isn't gonna see it until I am ready. And I'll just set it for the time that I want it to post and click save. I can see that the post has been submitted for approval because it's got this little yellow circle. Once it's approved, it'll show green. If a change is requested, I will see a red dot. Once I've submitted all of my content, the client is going to see the approvals view. So let's hop over to that. I'm in the approvals view, which is a unique URL that you share with your clients. And that's one thing that I love. You share this URL with your clients one time. Sked generates a unique one for each client, and they can use that link every time they need to approve content, which makes it really simple. So in the approval view, I have some options. I have the approval view, which has upcoming posts here on the left. It gives you a post preview in the center, and then they can approve or request a change. But before we look at that feature, let's hop over to the calendar view, because I know a lot of times, right, clients want to see actual content calendars. And so they can actually click through and see everything that's on the calendar for all platforms. They can also view an Instagram grid, so they can see how it's actually going to show up in the grid, which I know a lot of clients and social media managers love as well. Let's go back to the approvals view and talk about these post actions. Oh, and really quickly, they can also see the grid view here. So they have a couple ways that they can view that. So the post actions, they can either approve the post or request a change. If they approve the post, it's just gonna give them this little confetti and it's gonna be a party, woohoo, you approve the content. But let's say they didn't mean to approve it, or more often than not, usually what happens is something changes. They can actually undo the approval, which is huge. Basically, it cuts down on the number of emails that they have to send me when they're all in a panic, like, I need that post taken off the content calendar. Okay, let's say they want to request a change. They hit the request change button, and they can actually type in, please change XYZ, and they can submit that. Now, here's the really cool thing. You can create as many of these approval views as you need to with different permissions. So let's say you wanted a client to be able to request changes, but you want someone else on their team to just be able to see what's going on. Maybe you just want them to have access to the content calendar. You just go through a really simple process in Sked to set up a separate link. One more thing I love about Sked's approvals tool is that you can white label it, meaning you can put your brand name and logo or your client's brand name and logo up here in the left corner. And that's just a really nice touch, right? It makes you look more professional, makes the client feel like everything is very custom to their business. So shout out to Sked for not gatekeeping on that. A lot of tools will charge extra for a feature like this, but Sked does not. When you submit content in a Google Doc or in any format that requires you to then transfer that content to the social platform or the scheduling tool, there is a chance of error. There is a chance that you could posted on the wrong account, which is what I did. And then one Sunday, I was in line at the grocery store and I got a very understandably upset text message from a marketing manager. The only way to make sure that this does not happen to you is to actually submit the content in the same tool that you're going to be scheduling it in. I really hope that demystifying what this approvals flow looks like in Sked will help more social media managers get out of that potentially dangerous practice of submitting content in spreadsheets and documents and move over to an all-in-one tool. It's also going to save you so much time, and time is money. I know that switching to a new social media tool or starting one altogether is a big decision, which is why I love that Sked offers a free trial. I'm going to leave my link down in the description so you can try Sked for free, and if you decide it's right for you, you'll also get 20% off your first month. Again, that's only with my link down in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Sked Social or the approvals flow, please drop them down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will see you with a new video next week.